Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist history. Today's matchup is between the Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks at Bank One Ballpark. On the mound for the Astros today is Roy Oswalt, whose record is 5-3 with a 3.28 ERA. And pitching for the D-backs is Mike Hampton, whose record is 2-3 with a 3.72 ERA. Okay, yesterday we wrapped up the month of May with another loss. We are currently 24-27 in last place in the National League West. We've certainly went through a period here where it feels like we can't really do anything right, which is very frustrating. The one good thing that we have going for us is we do have the amateur draft coming up on June 9th, which means it will take place at the end of this game versus the Mariners here on the 8th. Now, if you're curious who is available in the draft, you can check out our end of the month summary video from yesterday, where we take a closer look at the players available in the draft, or you can take a look at any of our baseball card videos where we're adding baseball cards to this game, because we are focused right now on getting the cards updated for the players who are draft eligible. So we've got about, a third or less of those cards to add, and that's one way you can get yourself familiarized with who's available. We have the 29th pick, so we don't even have one of the best picks. Unfortunately, as an expansion franchise, we have number 29, and the Rays have the last pick in the first round. So now we're going to play a 4-game series at home versus the Houston Astros. We have not seen them this year, but we have made 2 trades with the Astros. I went to the transactions page here, and we pulled up the trades so far for the season. I am going to select the Astros and show you. Boom. Now, this team is not a team that's shedding payroll, so I'm not sure why they made these deals, but they traded away Moises Alou, who is starting for the Yankees right now. We traded David DELLUCCI for Pete Shorick, and DELLUCCI's in the minor leagues, and Shorick has pitched okay. And then we traded some schlubs for Mike Hampton, and that's hasn't really worked out great for us yet. And then Houston traded their backup catcher to Milwaukee for 3 guys. And then on the last day of the month, they traded away Craig Biggio to Cleveland for Danny Baez. I feel like we missed that trade, and that's why I wanted to highlight that. So now they don't have a second baseman. He is now on the Indians, who have the best record in the American League. And in return, they got Danny Baez, a player we still need to add his baseball card. He is on the Astros in single A. So I don't know if the Astros are just giving up or what their deal is, but they are certainly a team that you can negotiate with. Let's get everything reset here. Okay. The other interesting thing about the Astros that I noticed is their logo for this season. This was their actual logo for 1998. I do not remember this specific logo. The Astros logo, I always think of the classic Astros logo, but they went through so many different logo changes during this era. This one escapes me. I remember these uniforms, but I do not remember that specific logo. So maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. For those who don't know, because I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, I did get the prizes in the mail, so those were shipped out earlier this week. The grand prize in the last giveaway was not claimed, so I'm going to hang on to it. I'm going to put it in my collection. If that person ever watches that video, then I'll get it out to them. I do have it available for sale on my Mercari page. If anybody out there who is a fan of the show, wants to buy that Mike Schmidt PSA 5, I'll just give it to you for half off on my page. Just let me know that you want it, and we'll work it out, okay? Otherwise, I'll keep it around, and if it doesn't sell, and if that person finds it, I'll ship it out to you. No sweat. Okay, Mike Hampton on the mound, first time facing his old team. Everybody in the bullpen is good to go. Our lineup versus Roy Oswalt. We're mixing it up a little bit today. J. Bell back in there at short. We're going to give Pudge the day off, so Damian Miller will catch, and Travis Lee will get the start at first base, a defensive upgrade. We are trying to get these errors under control. We had 3 big errors yesterday. We had 5 errors in the series versus the Padres. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Astros. Look at this. Dave DELLUCCI is in the major leagues now. Very cool. He's going to be leading off, playing left field for the Houston Astros. Actually, it looks like he's played every day. So batting leadoff in left field, David DELLUCCI. Batting second at shortstop is Russ Johnson. Batting third in right field is Derek Bell. Batting cleanup at first base is Jeff Bagwell. Batting fifth at third base is Morgan ENSBERG. Batting sixth at second base is Keith Ginter. Batting seventh and catching is Tony EUSEBIO. Batting eighth at playing center field is Dax Jones. And batting ninth will be the pitcher Roy Oswalt. Okay, Mike Hampton is getting the start today, making his 5th start for the D-backs, 0-1, with a .450 ERA, 12 walks, and 12 strikeouts in 22 innings. We haven't really seen any good performance from him yet. Opponents are batting .284 against him. He's got a very good fastball, topping out at 95 miles an hour, rated an 85. It is his best pitch, overall rated an 80. The 25-year-old does go to arbitration at the end of the year. So we will have to worry about Hampton and Andy Pettitte getting larger contracts. Okay, we'll take a look here at the defense for the D-backs. Our infield looks a little bit better today with Travis Lee at first. Outfield is solid, and behind home plate today is our catcher Damian Miller. Okay, David DELLUCCI, he must be happy about being an everyday player for the Astros. He'll lead it off against Mike Hampton. Lefty on lefty. There's a fly ball to right. Turn my headset sound up a little bit. 1 out as Bobby Higginson makes that catch. 1 out. Here's Russ Johnson, 3-1, and Hampton walks Johnson. Can't imagine he'll run with a lefty on the mound, but you never know. Runner on first, Derek Bell also walks. First and second for Jeff Bagwell. This feels incredibly ominous, does it not? Bagwell, the ground ball to first. Everybody advances, so this is going to be a 2-run single. Morgan ENSBERG at the plate. Runners in scoring position, full count. Oh, a nice curveball from Hampton. He gets himself out of the jam. We'll go to the bottom of the first. We'll take a look at our lineup for today. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Junior SPIVEY. Batting second at first base is Travis Lee. Batting third in right field is Bobby Higginson. Batting cleanup at third base is Matt Williams. Batting fifth in center field is Rob Ryan. Batting sixth in left field is Bernard Gilkey. Batting seventh and catching is Damian Miller. Batting eighth at shortstop is Jay Bell. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Mike Hampton. Here's Roy Oswalt for you. He is a rookie in the sim. One of the elite pitchers during this era. He fell short of the Hall of Fame, I think. I mean, I know he's not in the Hall of Fame, but he is in the Hall of Very Good, I would say. He had is making his 9th game started. He's 5-3, 3.28 ERA, 61 strikeouts in 57 2/3 innings, and opponents are only batting .215 against him. A 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Ground ball percentage is right around 50%. He's got that fastball rated a 90 and a slow curve rated an 82. Overall rated an 86. The 20-year-old righty is arbitration eligible at the end of the 2000 season. Looking at his log, despite those high ratings, he is coming off a loss to the Cubbies, going 6 innings, giving up 4 runs, striking out 9. He has struck out 9 or more batters in 4 consecutive ball games. That's a bad sign for us, as we do strike out quite a bit. Here's the defense for the Astros. DELLUCCI in left. Dax Jones in center field. Right field is Derek Bell. Infield not so good up the middle, with Johnson and GINTER making his season debut. Maybe it's his major league debut. We'll find out. And behind home plate is EUSEBIO, who's got a pretty good arm, rated an 88. Okay, here we go. Junior Spivey leading it off against Roy Oswalt. Whoa, Spivey rips it on an 0-2 count into left field for a single. Runner on first. Travis Lee still batting .364. Striking out on a curveball outside the strike zone. 1 down. Bobby Higginson will take ball 4. An 11 pitch at bat. Good job by Bobby, working the walk. First and second for Matty Will, leading the team in home runs with 10. And a strikeout. 2 down for Oswalt and Rob Ryan. Chance to drive in a run. Infield single, cheap shot to the groin. We'll take anything they want to give us at this point, as ridiculous as this game is. The bases are juiced for Bernard Gilkey and a 1-1 count. He waited on that curveball. Hits a fly ball to right center, and that'll do it. You leave the bases full and go to the top of the second inning with Keith GINTER leading off. This is his major league debut. His first career at bat. Full count. And Hampton strikes him out. I mean, when you have 12 strikeouts and 12 walks, not surprised that he's got 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. The game, if anything, is consistent. EUSEBIO flying out to left field. And Dax Jones, a guy that I do not remember. You think you'd remember the name Dax. He did play for the Giants in 1996, hence the, I think that might be a Donruss card. 2 outs, here's Jones with an 0-1 count and a ground ball to Bell. Bell making the play. Bottom of the second. Damian Miller leading off the inning with a 2-2 count. Striking out. 3K for Oswalt. J. Bell. Check swing on the curve. And Mike Hampton a full count, and he walks the pitcher. So stupid. So dumb. Like I just can't believe how stupid this game is. Ground ball to third. Top of the third. Now the pitchers opposing us have been getting all kinds of hits, doing a lot of damage, helping themselves out. Hampton strikes him out. That's what should happen nearly every at bat. Mike Hampton was a good hitting pitcher, though. We do have to acknowledge that. The game doesn't, but truthfully, he was a good hitting pitcher. Added error by Bell. So the errors continue, and I mentioned this, I think, in yesterday's supplementary video, that this is the time of the season when all the errors pile up. There's nothing we can do about it. If a player has not committed very many errors, then they're going to do a whole bunch here now, probably for the next 3 months. Miller throws out DELLUCCI. trying to steal second, and then Russ Johnson will fly out. No score. Top of the third. Here's T. Lee. Struck out the first time up. Ground ball to third. Bobby. Ground ball to third. Good variety in baseball mogul. And a base hit over the third baseman's head into the corner. Matt Williams gets himself a double. That is his 11th double of the year. In scoring position for Rob Ryan. 2-1. Couldn't lay off the curve. Pops it up to first. Still no score, top of the fourth inning, and Derek Bell hits a line drive to Jay Bell. No relation. 1 out. Jeff Bagwell popping it up in foul ground. I wonder how Bagwell feels about Biggio getting traded. None too happy, I would imagine. They were together forever. Base hit for ENSBERG. That'll be the first hit for the Astros. Morgan ENSBERG had 1 year where he had 30 home runs. I don't know that he was on steroids, but it was certainly suspicious. Strand that runner at first, bottom of the fourth. GILKEY striking out, 5 strikeouts now for Oswalt. Damian Miller makes contact. That's good for him. And Jay Bell. It's about as hard as he can hit it. Dead center field. 370 feet. We go to the 5th inning. This is the inning of death for us. If we don't get clobbered in the first, then the 5th is when it all falls apart. Mike Hampton's going to face the bottom third. That's the only good news I can give you. EUSEBIO strikes out. 4 strikeouts for Hampton. Dax Jones strikes out. And Roy Oswalt, first pitch swinging. Ground ball to second. Spivey will make the play. Good job. We go to the bottom of the 5th. I guess we have to bring out Hampton for another inning of work. He's throwing a 1-hitter for crying out loud. But we know any moment now it's going to completely fall apart. Hampton will pop it up. Still does not have a hit this year. Junior Spivey striking out. And Travis Lee, 0-2. Striking out. That curveball is dynamite. We go to the top of the 6th. Here's DELLUCCI, the only left-hander in the lineup. And Hampton strikes him out. 6 of his own strikeouts. Here's Russ Johnson, batting .349. Almost squeaks it past Spivey. 2 down, and Derek Bell swings at a pitch that was low and inside and grounds out to Bell. Bottom of the 6th, Bobby. We have not had a hit since the 3rd inning. There we go, base hit. Higgy gonna go for 2. He makes it. That is Higginson's 13th double of the year. And we have the leadoff man in scoring position. I mean, we need to manufacture a run. Let's see if Matt Williams can push it to right. 2-1. Oh, that'll get it done. Higgy advances. Now, will there be some bullshit, wild pitch, pass ball, balk? We'll go on contact. They're not playing the infield in. So a ground ball, which happens 50% of the time with Oswalt, should score a run with 1 out. Bobby's got fair enough speed, and he gets hit for a separate double play. We can't hit and run with GILKEY. Any hit and runs are automatic outs. GILKEY doesn't have enough power to ask for a sac fly. So we just have to take the double play. Or a strikeout and a walk. Bases are loaded for Bell. And a base hit. That might score 2. It does. 2-0. Diamondbacks can't even be excited about it. I think we have to take Hampton out to get another run? Or is Hampton being so dominant that the game will not turn on us at any point? Who do we have on the bench? Man, I think we got to go with Karimi. Kareem Garcia coming into the game, pinch hitting. Automatic strikeout. Ball 1. And a base at the left. Okay, I feel better about that move. Hold that runner. First and second with 2 outs. Junior Spivey. He's 1 for 3 today. 2-0 count. They were waiting on that fastball, on the curveball now. And Spivey made good contact. But we get 3 runs. That's more than we could have hoped for, I think. Let's see here. Let's bring in... We want to win this game. I think we bring in Nelson Cruz because he did get the shit kicked out of him in his last start, or last appearance. So the odds he's going to give up another 5 runs or even 2 runs seem unlikely, right? We're just playing the odds. He's going to have to face Bagwell, though. Full count. Well, strikes him out right down the middle. 10 pitch at bat for Bagwell. And the old poo-poo platter has to happen. It's baseball mogul. ENSBERG on first. Keith Ginter 0 for 2 in his debut. And that'll get a runner. Wait, how does he only go to second? I mean, Bobby does have an arm. Is there going to be a 3-run home run? Is that what the game is setting up? Oh, comebacker to Cruz. An error? No? I certainly assume the worst every time. Now, there's just no way we intentionally walk Dax Jones to get to the pitcher spot. They would pinch hit anyway. That would bring the go-ahead run to the plate. So we'll just suck it up. 3-1. And now the go-ahead run is at the plate. Paul Russo, 28-year-old rookie, has average power. It had to happen. Oh, no, actually, they're going to pinch hit Lance Berkman. He's a .268 hitter versus righties as a switch hitter. So that is our advantage between the two sides. So we just have to let Nelson Cruz try to get through it. 1-2. And he strikes him out looking. All right. Doug Henry coming into the ball game. His first year with Houston. And he's been very good. 21 strikeouts in 24 2/3 innings. Opponents are batting under 200 against him. Here's Travis Lee. Taking ball 4. Here's the in-game stats for you. I think we got a hit and run this time. We need to get that run back. Bobby batting .350 versus right-handers. Well, oh no. Not to strike him out, throw him out. It literally never works anymore. I mean, that's the right move. You want to hit and run with less than 2 outs with a hit and run guy at the plate. Matt Williams, a 2-run home run, his 11th. 5-1 Arizona. Rob Ryan hopping it up. And Bernard Gilkey. 3-0. Second walk of the inning by Henry. Damian Miller, we'll let him swing. I was considering stealing, but we've got a 4-run lead. I am surprised that Nelson Cruz gave up another run. I did not think that would happen after giving up 5. Here's Russ Springer. He's been really bad. Look at his log, why don't you? Yeah, it's got a 4.70 ERA. That's 7-run game. I mean, that if you take that out, he's actually not terrible, I guess. So 1 bad appearance. Here's Russ Johnson, 0-2, and a base hit. Past Lee. Leadoff man is on. We really need a double play. We just are not good at that. Back-to-back hits. That run at third doesn't mean anything. Bagwell flies out to center. Will Bell advance too? No, he doesn't. 5-2. There's a walk. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball to third. No chance at a double play. And a balk. This is great. Great job, Baseball Mogul. Really good programming. Let's get a balk every game now. That's realistic. Jose Cabrera coming in. There's those Astros uniforms. I kind of like them, but I just... That logo, there's a reason why that logo did not stick. Pitch hit for Springer. I guess it'll be Andy Fox. 0-1. Grounding out to short. And Spivey. Oh, blooper. It's going to carry, though. Oh, no, it does fall in. How is he not on second base? It makes no sense. Mike Magnante, Mr. Moneyball himself. Kind of the main reason for Moneyball. 1-2. All right, well, I guess this is where we blow it. We're going to bring in our closer, Felix Rodriguez. He's terrible. 6 for 8. Jones, a pinch hitter, and then Berkman. Let's see how many we give up here. Jones with a ground ball to short. Rob Butler going to pinch hit. He was on the Phillies in '97. Not capable of hitting a home run. Never had a major league home run. Ground ball to Lee. Can't be this easy, can it? Here's Lance Berkman. Colossal dickbag of a human being. And this is the go-ahead run at the plate. End it right here. Base hit. Tying run. An error. All right. I can't even be excited about it, to be honest. We only got that win because they had to give it to us. We'll take it, of course. Still in last place. No trade offers. Take a look at the American League standings if you didn't see it from yesterday's summary video. Toronto and New York are tied. Cleveland almost running away with the Central. And Anaheim has lost 4 in a row. Take a look at headline news. I don't think we looked at this after the previous game. 10-8 win for Colorado. Todd Helton hit a home run? No, I don't know. All right. There's my cursor. Okay. Padres are chasing down the Giants. There's Matt Clement. Screw that jackass. Oh, yeah, that's the guy that crushed us. That's right. That was against us. Is this Deandre Navarro? Is going to miss 9 days. A really good player, underrated catcher. I think he batted 300. No, that's not Deandre Navarro. Who the hell is that? Let's take a look at scouting. Jaime Navarro. Oh, the starting pitcher. Jaime Navarro. I thought that was the catcher Navarro for a minute. Okay, Greg Vaughn, 7 RBI. Well, okay, so San Diego continues to rake. Wow. They score 12 more runs against the Dodgers. That's incredible. Transactions. So that trade occurred with Craig Biggio. I don't think we saw it because we didn't show the trades after the last game. We have another trade. Okay, so we got a lot to look at here. Let's take a look at the trade first. The Padres trade Ken Caminiti to the Indians. Well, the Indians are just stacked. They just got Biggio. In return, they're giving up Jarrett Wright, who was a big player in the World Series for them in '97, right? Not Jarrett Wright, but correct? Does it show? Yeah. Yeah, 3-0 in the playoffs in '97 as a rookie. Do you remember that? He was crazy good. Anyway, he's gone. And Jason Stanford. I could never grow one of these because I can't grow this. This doesn't exist on my face. I could grow that, but I would look like such a douchebag. And I guess he looks like a douchebag. All right. So there you go. So here's Jaime Navarro. We know that. He's gone for 7 more days. And then we have Dave Silvestri out for 103 days for the Rays. He was a backup infielder for them in their expansion season. Come on. The trade we just talked about. And then Tim Raines got his 800th steal. He's on the Yankees as a 4th outfielder, which he actually was in 1998. Still hanging around. And also his son was in the majors, Tim Raines Jr. Alex Fernandez is going to miss a couple of weeks for the Marlins. Why couldn't he get injured prior to us playing him? And Brad Penny, wrist fracture. He's made 3 starts this year. So maybe he got called up and I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Interesting. Let's pull up the box score and get the hell out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and/or subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for me, please. We will do another video later tonight where we'll do some more of the baseball card additions to the game. Player of the game, I guess it's going to be Matty Williams. It's been a while since I've even bothered to do a player of the game. He had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, a double, a home run. J. Bell made an error. Mike Hampton gets his first win. He gave us 6 innings. We took him out, and every bullpen arm gave up a run. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks by the bullpen. That's in 3 innings. Just a whip alone for walks for each was 2. How can I beat that? I don't know. Roy Oswalt takes the loss. Only 6 hits, but of course the game compensates by walking. So there were still 14 batters that made it on to the base path. So it's just so stupid. Like, you just can't have a good game or a clean game. Anyway, that's it. We'll come back tomorrow. Oh, no, I'll be back later tonight with baseball cards. And then we'll play game 2 tomorrow. Until then, everyone, have a great day.